I'm Jon Chattman. I'm here with Deluka at the Arctica Bar in Manhattan. How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Good?
Good.
You guys are from the UK, right? You kind of relocated a little bit to Brooklyn lately, right? Let me just go around. I'm going to try to remember all your names, because, you know, after one, I'm shy. But, so just go around so I remember.
Yeah, I'm Stevie, I play drums.
Okay.
And I'm Robbie, I'm bass.
Okay.
I'm Chris, I'm guitar.
I'm Ellie and I sing and play guitar.
I just want to point out, everything that you guys just said sounded so much cooler with your accents.
I think it's the other way around.
Did you really? Oh, no. This is just like Yonkers, New York accent. It's not English.
We'll try and keep our accents.
So how long have you guys been together?
We've been together for like 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you all meet?
We all really met at a kind of pub in Birmingham called the Jug Vale, which is kind of like a venue that all touring bands used to play, and we all used to sort of hang out there. We sort of grew up going to this place and just kind of watching bands playing in bands. Chris DJ'd, we were just like, it was the place to sort of hang out. It's actually no more, but...
Oh, it's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
So it wasn't one of these deals like you guys were in one band, you were in another one, you were in another one, and then you all... It was,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I knew it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we just sort of come together like, because we had like a mutual love of sort of dance music and England.
Yeah.
And like just, you know, inviting something that fused the two together.
I must say, like your sound, I have your EP and I know that the album's coming out, but it is unique and it's so hard to do that, right? It's so easy to just sound like everyone else. So how does your sound come together? Who's the biggest influences? Who, you know, I don't know. I hear Blondie in one song and then I hear someone totally different than the other one. So just talk to me about that.
Well, me and Ellie write the songs, and I don't know, it's just like, try to be a little bit different on each song, try and find something that just kind of pops, and, you know, it is exhausting to think something that you haven't heard before, like you said, it's like, you know, it's easy to sound like somebody else. And, influences, I don't know, it's like...
It's not necessarily like an artist, it could be like a keyboard that we find at a car beat sale, which we spent quite a few summers like scouring car beat sales where we pick up like a £2 keyboard and make it kind of starts the song. It might not finish it, but it
might not even make it onto the finished thing, but it's like we get this, what's essentially a toy keyboard, start sampling sounds off it, messing around with them, and song ideas start to come to light, and then like that sound may not even make it onto the record, but it's like it used to be, that was like... It's
like a trigger.
Yeah, for sure.
How big is like MySpace? Like everyone hears MySpace, you know, and everyone's like, MySpace is dead. No one's really on there, but it's really a huge tool, right, for you guys to promote your stuff. I'm sure you're on Facebook and maybe you tweet or whatever.
Yeah.
But it seems like MySpace is the more immediate. You got your songs out there and you can run with it, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, MySpace has like helped us out. Like we got our deal here from MySpace because he found us on MySpace, the record label.
Yeah.
And same with like the Grand Theft Auto thing, we were like plucked out of obscurity on MySpace and put onto Grand Theft Auto, and it's like at the time we were unsigned. We were just like a band in Birmingham, and it was just like, you know, that's thanks to MySpace really.
Right.
Not so much now, it's kind of like, it's on its way out, it's kind of a bit like covered in cobwebs, but...
Well, you got good use out of it. Right?
Exactly.
So you use it, you spit it out just like everything else.
Exactly.
Right? My apologies for the Kesha song, because that shouldn't be played anywhere, never mind the bar. But, so...
I did a Kesha remix.
What?
I did a Kesha remix, yeah.
What is it? The volume's totally down, right?
It's just like this big...
Actually, it's made it sound amazing.
Really?
It really sounds
It has been said that people that can't stand listening to that track can listen to that remix.
Yeah.
You know, I want to talk about you guys being from the UK and everything. And usually what makes it to the States here, at least lately, has been like your Lily Allen and your like angsty women singers. They're wonderful, don't get me wrong, like Kate Nash and all that. But it doesn't seem like the bands kind of always can make the, you know, way to the States. I mean, what's your take on that? Because at least here, it just seems that any new band that makes it, you know, and breaks through, they're all from Brooklyn. It's ridiculous.
That's
don't really know. I'm not sure why the Kate Nash or the Lily Allen likes it. Maybe it's because they epitomise like Englishness to people in America, whereas to us they don't necessarily do that.
Right.
But I don't know.
So what is your goal for your band? Like, I mean, obviously commercial success is awesome, but do you have like kind of set goals? I'm gonna go with you because you're sitting next to me. But do you have like set goals? Like, okay, let's first make the full-length album. Then the next step is okay, let's tour. Then the next step is let's have X, Y, or Z.
We've always just made music for people to want to dance to, really.
Right.
And that's what we vibe off. I mean, we play a show and there's everybody dancing. That just makes it all worthwhile. I mean, it could be 2 people dancing, it could be 100 people dancing. But just the fact that we've reached out to some of the boys where they've never heard us before and they're just suddenly dancing and being real enthusiastic. That's just enough to keep us going. And if we can finance us to keep doing that forever, then so be it. That's what we want to do.
Yeah,
so,
same thing. I'm assuming.
It brings us to America, and we absolutely love it.
And if we can do that on tour.
You know, I always ask that question, like, what do you guys want? And it's like, I'm waiting for the band to maybe say, no, we just wanted to make 1 album and we're done, we're going into insurance. You know? Never happens. But talk to me a little bit about the new album versus the EP. What's the sound like? Because I know you guys are really hard at work, you know, probably finalizing it at this point. So, what's the difference? I just pointed at you. Sorry.
So it's a full album as opposed to an EP.
Put down that beer.
It's too busy drinking.
I was too busy drinking.
I don't know. I think the album is like going to be really diverse.
Yeah.
It's going to have a few little slightly more laid back kind of songs.
I think so. Maybe slightly darker than the EP.
Yeah, a bit darker. It's like the EP was kind of our most poppy kind of angle of Deluka.
Right.
The album's going to have a bit more like moodiness to it.
Yeah.
Where'd the name come from, Deluka? Like, how many names did you stumble on first before you just said, fuck it, Deluka?
It's one for early.
That's one for me, hello. Well, it's not rocket science, but you know the film Pretty Woman?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a character in the film who's like Julia Roberts' best friend who's like a prostitute.
Laura San Giacomo?
Yes.
Okay.
And her name is Kid Deluka, and we just thought she would have had a cool name, and we just stole her name.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Spelled the exact same way?
No, swapped into a
You
K for graphic design.
Yeah, I knew it. Deluka with a C.
I do like graphic design, and it just the C seemed a little bit soft.
Slightly too prissy, we needed a K.
That's just like, that's an Italian guy performing in an Italian
Yeah.
restaurant. So with the K, it takes you to the new way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, is there anyone out there, like I know we went over like influences and stuff like that, anyone you're listening to now that you really can't get enough of? Or is there anyone out there you want to throw under the bus?
Effectively, we like love LCD sound system.
Okay.
Midnight Driven.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like one. We just listen to it. We haven't got any like.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of soul.
Like northern soul, that's not what you've got to say.
Right.
That doesn't mean
What is
anything.
Northern
Is
Soul?
it Red Groove? Is it called or something?
It's nothing to do with Canada.
It's
No?
like Motown.
It's not metric. That's not soul.
No, like Atlantic soul,
Stuff that makes people dance and that
Stags.
uplifts people.
Yeah.
Get some dancing. We're just a modern version of that.
You're like a rock band that people can dance to, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see that? All journalists want to label a band. Right?
All right,
I
well,
just did it. It sucks. Sorry.
Label.
You'll take it though,
We're
right?
a dance band with
Yeah.
guitars,
Yeah.
or a guitar band.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Did you cry when Millie Vanilli got out and forget the Grammy band?
I wasn't aware.
I just want to totally non sequitur right now. Just work it. That way I can tag Millie Vanilli and people are drawn to this interview for no reason. It's all about the internet.